Hello, everyone. Welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name's Sorcerer Matt. I am coming to you very exhausted. Had a sick kid, and I had stayed home, and it was a whole bunch of fun. Anyway, we're here to play Ticket to Ride. Do I just take all these? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, that is what I'm doing. These are all close enough that I'm okay with this. Okay, that's great. I want to grab Nashville to Atlanta. And I would like to use... it doesn't really matter. I'm using yellow. Okay, excellent. So blue is kind of the big one, but I probably also want to prioritize my Boston route and my Sault Ste. Marie route as well. So I'm probably good just to draw off the top unless there's a blue. Excellent. Keeping an eye on red right now for a Vegas to Miami. All right, yeah, we just off the top here. I don't think, again, it'd be nice to the 2 green there is interesting to, I know I'm going to need 2 green to grab Chicago to St. Louis, but I don't know. Really, the only downside of this route is that it is a lot of tiny things, and so that would be the only thing in going after, this pair of, whites right here would be that, okay, I know that I'm going to be able to get, this with that, so let's do it. Should have taken off the top. Dang it. I wanted the orange. All right, that's interesting. Green going there. Oh, okay. All right. This is fantastic for us. At least currently. Obviously they all could come east at some point. However, I think as it stands, they're great. Don't love that you're taking blue. Don't love it. I actually am going to take this red, and then I will go off the top because I do want to get Boston to New York. Not surprised to see red taking black. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead. We're just doing that. Not playing around. I think red's going to take both those black. I don't love you taking all that blue, and especially because that says to me that you have the 3 blue to go here. So maybe I'm reading too much into that, but the fact that green grabbed 2 blue last time and then 1 blue this time says to me that green is looking to come through here, and I am going to prioritize this. I'm going to use a wild. I want to connect up Santa Fe and Oklahoma City. I very much would like to do that. I probably do want to grab 2 white. Now, that's a little bit concerning because I'm assuming that green probably wants to come through here. All right, well, it's going to be just as exciting on the East Coast as it is on the West Coast. So the question is, does green grab New York to Pittsburgh with the white? Wonderful. Oh, they grabbed that. All right, that's great. I'm cool with that. I'm happy to grab this. Ooh. You know what? I'm not messing around. I'm just not even Not even dealing with the pressure of having to get that. I think once we get out of this area, we're going to feel really good about ourselves. I like the pink here, and I like the blue. Wonderful. What's my priority here? I mean, St. Louis to Nashville, Toronto to Pittsburgh, Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto are kind of the things that I want to get. Yeah, I don't. Why? I guess blue probably to go here. I want pairs. That's what I would like. Okay. Honestly, I'm not really that upset about that. It's really not that bad of a reroute. But I am going to do this. I want to come at it from this side. I really don't want to go up the middle of the map, Omaha, Duluth, all that stuff. I just don't want to do that. I've got a nice East Coast start, so I want to keep the East Coast stuff going. All right, so that's, interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't think that green wants that, but we've got enough traffic going on in here that I'm wanting to prioritize getting some of these single routes. I've got options to hook up this, which is why I'm okay not hooking this up, because we had options. All right, I'm happy to go off the top here. Getting a white there is pretty nice, because I would like to go Chicago to St. Louis. That would be ideal. So purple, Portland to Pittsburgh, Nashville to Portland, or Nashville to Calgary? I'd have to look at the routes again. But yeah, I think purple has some good routes. A lot of people are taking blue. Now, I don't think that any of them want to get into Miami, but a lot of them are taking blue. All right. Excellent. Excellent. So really, the only thing that we missed there is really not that big of a deal to miss, in my opinion. And in fact, I think I'm going to grab Pittsburgh to Raleigh here with my 2 orange. And now I've got a bunch of ways to hook up into Atlanta. And I'm going to feel really good about that. Okay, so I mean, purple, I'm not as worried about. Blue. Ooh. Or I'm now going to have to prioritize. Well, I guess, again, I don't need to prioritize that. We're all fine. Everything's fine. Holy cats. Yeah, I don't love that everybody's grabbing blue. This is fine. Well, there's nothing I can do about this, so I'm just going to draw off the top. This is excellent. Okay, I'm glad you played blue, because now hopefully some blue will come back in the mix here. I mean, green's going to grab... Oh, no, green's not going to grab that. Okay, well, I'm going to make sure that I get a pair. Because I would love to grab Atlanta to Raleigh next turn, assuming green does not. But of course, there are going to be like 2 blues on the board, and I'm going to want them. Okay. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to go ahead and get into Miami with the 1 wild. And then I think I'm going to target Raleigh to Nashville with 3 black. I'm not feeling as much pressure to draw because why am I not taking a black? Because I already have 5. Now I know I'm going to be pretty behind on board points. And places like Los Angeles are kind of closed. Like we don't have a good route into them. It would take way too much. However, something like Denver would be easy. Even getting into like Dallas and Houston is doable. Even Montreal to a point is. Okay. I think we just off the top here. Really would like to get a pair for here. But so be it. Okay, that is fine. Well, glad we have all this stuff that I don't need. I mean, this is one of those like it could help us down the road. I'm still not taking black for reasons that I'm not fully understanding. Yeah, I think I got kind of pushed around a little bit too much here, and that isn't helping me. But all right, I cannot get rerouted again. I have to hook that up. I would like to get St. Louis to Kansas City, but then I feel good about drawing. Or do I feel good about drawing anyway? I'm going to take this. I still might feel good about drawing now. Just with where, well, Yeah, I'm going to do this. Not as worried about Kansas City to Oklahoma City. But I was worried about that. Because if I needed to do pink, then that was going to be more turns. I got pairs. Okay, but now we do draw. And hope we hit something. I don't really know what I'm trying to hit here. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, Phoenix to Boston is a yes. Sault Ste. Marie to San Francisco is a no. Duluth to El Paso is a no. I think we just take Phoenix to Boston and say thank you. Like, thank you for the 19 points. So, I mean, I am 100% going to grab Phoenix to Santa Fe with my 3 red. And it seems unlikely that someone wants that route. Again, not impossible, but just unlikely. That's a good route to get. That was a really nice draw. Yeah. The problem here is that I've got just a lot of ground to make up on board. But I probably am in a decent position to draw again. Though I don't want to make sure that I don't like get caught. I want to make sure that I don't get caught with, actually, no. I've changed my mind. All right, well, Chicago to Atlanta's a yes. And Toronto to Miami's a yes. I don't really want to get into Portland, and I don't really want to get to Vancouver at this point. I'll just take the 2 tickets that I've already completed and say thank you very much. Yeah, I like this. All right, I like this. So now this completes everything. Because I am worried that red, because it would be completely reasonable of red to say, yeah, I think this is a completely reasonable play by red because I think red has some really, really good tickets. Okay, is there anything that helps me in terms of like, again, I guess going here like gets me a little bit of a longest train type thing. I mean, I don't think that I'm going to win longest train, but at least this, helps. And it does get me in single digit trains, which isn't nothing. The biggest issue, yes, I have double the amount of tickets that red does, but like purple, I don't have that many more tickets of. So it really just depends on. Okay, there was Las Vegas to Miami, but okay, otherwise, didn't really have like a ton. Not worried about green. They don't have enough tickets. So it's really purple. It's really what does purple have, and do we have enough, along with the 15-point bonus, to make that happen? That Phoenix to Boston was extremely helpful. Okay, so they didn't miss any. Okay, there's Portland to Pittsburgh. Yep, and there's Portland to Nashville. Yeah, that I think is going to be the issue. Yep. So we're just going to miss out on it. Yeah, GG everybody. That was a very nice game. GG. Solid second place there. I really actually felt like that game went okay. That when you get that East Coast start, and then I really didn't have any kind of, Phoenix to Boston was honestly like the best case scenario there. I guess the other best case scenario would have been like I get a couple more ticket draws and maybe I can make up some of the ground. Because I'm only 8 points off. So I mean, you're talking a couple more tickets, and I'm now in the lead. So it just, you see how many more tickets you have to get. Whereas really, I mean, anchored by a 19, a 17, and a 16, plus, a couple 8s and a 7, Purple was really able to kind of handle this game. So I think Purple also benefited from, while it seemed like when they were over here, it was like, oh, there's going to be a fight over here. There's actually a fight in this area, and Purple really wasn't involved in any of it. They got Pittsburgh to Chicago, and then was kind of just home free from at that point. So no matter. Hey, if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.